BlackRock will expand proxy voting choices for institutional customers across its index business as a first step in the asset manager's effort to increase investor engagement in voting decisions. The decision has been dubbed game-changing for the sector since it might lead to other peers following suit. Institutional investors in some of BlackRock's index strategies and pooled funds will have 4 proxy voting choices starting in 2022, including instructing BlackRock to vote according to their own voting policies or voting directly on specific resolutions or businesses. Around 40% of BlackRock's $4.8 trillion in stock index assets, as well as $750 billion in pooled assets, a total of around $2.7 trillion in assets, will be eligible for these increased voting choices. This is the first in a series of measures to increase client proxy voting options, according to BlackRock, which oversees $9.5 trillion in assets. The New York-listed company said it was exploring expanding these alternatives to investors, including ETFs and index mutual funds. BlackRock handled more than $3 trillion in assets through ETFs alone at the end of June. The 4 voting choices are: Number 1. Own your proxy voting. Clients vote proxies according to their own policies and use their own voting infrastructure to send their votes. Number 2. Choose from a menu of third-party proxy voting policies. The client chooses from a menu of third-party proxy voting policies, and votes are cast using BlackRock's voting infrastructure in accordance with the policy chosen. Number 3. Direct votes on particular resolutions or businesses. Using BlackRock's voting infrastructure, clients may direct votes on individual resolutions or corporations of their choice. Only customers with institutional separate accounts have this option. Number 4. Continue to utilize BlackRock Investment Stewardship (BIS). BIS votes proxies on behalf of clients utilizing BlackRock's voting infrastructure pursuant to BlackRock's voting policy. Despite offering clients with more alternatives for voting, BlackRock claimed that BIS remained essential to its investment stewardship efforts, and that many customers will continue to utilize BIS to vote on their behalf. BlackRock has been increasingly signaling that it will use its voting power to pressure firms to take greater environmental, social, and governance action. After stating in late 2020 that it would be more likely to vote for climate-related shareholder resolutions in the future, the company outlined its increased 2021 climate involvement expectations earlier this year. As a result, due to climate-related concerns, the firm will considerably increase its votes against corporate executives in 2021.